Hi, this is Nikki, and I am going to share an energy read. So this is for people that are on a divine love journey back to each other. And so down the left-hand side, I do your counterpart. And so basically the person that you're thinking about and is living in your heart. So it's what's going on in their head, what's going on in their hearts, and what they're wanting. And then also for you, what's your energy, what's in your head, what's in your heart, and then what you're wanting as well. So, and then in the middle of you, in the middle. And so I'm using two decks. One is the Energy deck by Sandra and Taylor, and then also the Rider-Waite deck as well. Okay, so firstly, what is in the person that lives within your heart? What is on their mind? And again, crazy synchronicity, because if you follow my videos and they all go from one to the next to the next. And yesterday's letter that I read out, or the day before, it was number 44 from the Divine Love Letter books that I do. And so what's on their mind is number 44. Not only that, but it's actually the Four of Swords plus 44. So it's 444, which also is a JC album, which is all about him asking for retribution back from Beyonce. So I loved this because basically you are on their mind. You are the woman that holds a heart for them. You are the one that their heart beats for. And so what's on their mind is this very contemplative, this is like being in retreat, basically. Being in retreat, being, you know, letting the mind be basically at peace. The swords are all about the mind, but look at this guy, this, you know, it's quite restful and meditative. So basically, it is all about thinking about you, basically. Thinking about the person that only you can light up their heart the way that you do. It's because what's at the heart of them is the journey of the soul. The journey of the soul back to their own light. Bridging the gap. If you see, this is a footbridge as well. Bridging the gap from, you know, this kind of reality or the old ego-based reality into more and more love, and also fear into love. So it is about opening that door. If you look on either side as well, then the key thing to know for them is that they're, you know, everything that you're doing is opening the door to the rainbow within them, because they are on a journey of personal happiness and healing. But on the other side, the energy that they're taking from the union is also the doorway to value. So opening the doorway, not only, but basically when you open the doorway and follow a journey of your soul, it's like opening the door to freedom, to the rainbow, to the pot of gold. And again, it's 4. So far there's like 4 4s, 1 7 and 1 2, which, you know, that is about grounding the soul purpose onto the physical plane. So again, it was so, you know, it's just lovely, because then at the heart space, what is it's the Chariot. So the Chariot is basically the universe stepping in, and the marriage of the, you know, the light and the dark. If you look in this card, it's about accepting everything and wanting to charge forward, which is also, you know, there's so much kind of like similar, I don't know why I can't speak. There is so much similarity between this, because it's basically saying, you know, in the headspace, it's like all I'm doing is thinking about you, because I'm on a journey of my soul and I've opened doors to healing and happiness. And, you know, the Chariot is wanting to make me charge forward, because I'm accepting every aspect of myself, both the shadow and the light, which you have brought to me through the healing that you're doing. You know, anything energetically we send to our twin, they receive. And so this is confirming that that is coming through for them. Because then what they're wanting is, and I totally get this. So this is this, especially again, crazy sync with this morning's message. So I did a pick a card reading this morning, and if you look at that, but basically there is this huge wave of kind of emotional storminess and letting that go, because this is the Seven of Wands, which is about standing fast and firm in the position for what you believe in. Right. And so when you find yourself as in relationships that you no longer believe in and no longer, aren't a heart-based relationship, then basically it creates storminess. So that's why this is what they're wanting. They're wanting the storminess to pass, because they want to be able to stand firm and stand up for what they really believe in and how they want to live. So again, just, it was really lovely. So that's on their side. So very much about retreating, heart healing, because they're on a journey of following their soul, wanting wanting the storms to pass, because they want to be able to basically live the way that they want to stand for, right? Be able to hold their head up high and really live how they really believe that they want to live. So then what is on our side, and this is for you. So in the mind, it's all about knowing that you have the alchemy of this relationship to create the life of your dreams. But it's also about knowing the truth. So, the King of Swords is at the top of his game, and it's top of, being able to control those mental thoughts. And to be able to know that you are stood in your power as the magician for your life. And using that, if you look here, the magician card here has also got like the twin flame energy in his hands. Because then what's at the heart of us is the doorway to spirit has been fully opened to create the change in our life. And again, if you look, the energy that we're taking from the union then is the strength card, which is again 5. So, and we also have the yin and yang, which is the sign of the Star of David, 22, keep the faith and the hope, and the sign of the beloved. So you see on their side, they have lots of 4s, which is all about grounding things into physical. On our side, we have lots of 5s, which is about change. And so very complementary with each other. And it's all about having strength to follow your spiritual path. To know that you're here to balance the energy of the yin and yang. And then in our heart space, just as we had the King of Swords in our head space, what's in our heart space is the King of Wands. So again, this is like saying at the top of your spiritual power. The King of Wands is creativity, it's spiritual, it's about being grounded, it's about knowing that you have the power within, basically, to create and manifest. So on our side, it's very much about coming into strength, coming into knowledge that we have the alchemy within us, knowing our truth, knowing our power with the King of Wands. And because we have the twin flame energy within us, and we are balancing that because the door to our change is fully open. And again, the mirroring here is crazy, because in our heart space, the doorway is open with the dove coming through. And the key thing to know for your divine counterpart was the doorways are open with the dove coming through as well. So healing hearts on both sides. And then what we're wanting is, again, very much in line with the King of Swords, is about the ability to speak our truth, the ability to actually be able to say how we really feel, right? Wanting to go on even more. This is the 8 of Cups as well. So this is wanting even more to go on a spiritual sort of journey, right? To go on an adventure, to go and find the other 2 cups. The two of Cups is, your spiritual love partner, the connection that lives within your heart. So we're wanting to speak our truth and to continue on this journey to find the extra Two of Cups that lives within our heart. Right? So, and then what's the energy for the union? And it is, it's the Eight of Wands, which is about messages of love. These are all like Cupid's arrow, right? The Eight of Wands, notice it moves on from the Seven of Wands that was on their side. So it's the Eight of Wands because we are part of this community that is growing in love. We're part of a spiritual soul group that are all coming together to ground this love onto the planet. So messages of love coming through signs, through syncs, through songs, through, you know, all different manner of ways of getting those messages of love. And then what's at the heart of both of us is this daughter value, daughter loving, it's daughter value for yourself, for creating the life of your dreams, for opening the door to the spiritual pathway, to really embracing that and taking away strength in order to take you further and further and further down the path. Because then ultimately what is grounding the whole reading then is the Strength card, which is, and the Balance. So it is about saying you have your strength in your balance. You gain your strength by being very balanced in your approach to how you manage yourself on this journey. The more that you can let go of energies that are coming up to the surface to be let go of, the more you can remain in balance and centered and really owning your power as the magician. Not only that, but as the as the King of Wands and the King of Swords. The more you stand in your power, the more you, and these are energies that are all around us at the moment on our side, is to say that is how we create the balance, because we are standing in our power. Okay, well, and that gives you the strength to carry on, because we are on an emotional and spiritual adventure, still seeking the Two of Cups. Which basically the Two of Cups is a divine destiny and will come in divine timing. So that is the message, but it's something to be aware of on their side, because, you know, this very much in the mind, because in the heart of them, they're being pulled towards their soul. What they're wanting is to, you know, really they want to not feel this sort of sense of unease inside, because they want to be able to stand up for what they truly believe in. So, and what's on their side? The Chariot. The Chariot is on their side to move them forward, to embrace their soul path, which is back to you. All right, I hope that helps. If you want to have a reading like this, it's only $20 at the moment. Or if you want to have a healing where I connect to your energies and I see everything, then again, please do. All details are in the link. All right, thanks ever so much. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.